Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll teach you how to quickly create this photocopy effect in Adobe Photoshop. Let's jump right into it. Right, so in my document over here, I have a solid fill color, which I made yellow. I have a texture, then I just made a shape and placed my image in there with clipping masks. I added some text. And then I have some textures to place on top of everything. What we want to do is basically apply that photocopy effect to our image. So I'll select that and convert to Smart Object. Make sure your foreground and background colors are the colors you want to use. So I want to use this dark green. And then I want to use a light cream color, something like this. Go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and we're going to firstly apply a grain effect, which you can find in the texture folder. We're going to adjust the intensity and contrast a little bit, but we can go back and edit this value later on. I'll click on the plus sign here at the bottom of your screen and add a torn edges effect. You'll find this effect in the sketch folder. And in here, we're going to play around with these values. You're going to have different values than what I have, depending on the image you use. I usually go with almost max smoothness, and then just play around with the contrast and image balance. Something like this could be looking cute. If we want, we can also play around with the grain values to see what changes, what doesn't change, if you want more grain on the background or if you don't want any. I think you always have to find somewhere in between. I'll go with 30 and then adjust the contrast. Press OK, and we have our main effect going on. For the text, I'll just duplicate them, remove their fill, double click, add a stroke, make sure it's set to inside, and I'll make it a little thinner, like 3. I'll make it a darker shade of our green, press OK, and then I'll move it a couple pixels to the right and to the top to get this effect. I'll do the same thing to the other part of the text, and we get this effect. Add my textures. This is too strong, I need it to be darker, right? And then reduce the fill of my textures. Finally, on top of everything, I usually go to the Adjustments tab and add some grain. By the way, all these textures are from my latest texture pack, which is free. So if you want, the link is in the description down below. You can download them. They're super useful because they're already transparent, so you don't even have to deal with blending modes or anything. You just drag them into Photoshop and that's it. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment down below if you have any tutorial requests or suggestions, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!